So we are still working problems on our math study guide, and this problem calls for long division. So I'm going to take what I'm dividing by and place it in front of the house. Then on the inside of the house, I have 9x squared minus 41x, and then I have minus 6. Now, the way I teach long division is that I tell my students, look at this first term and then the first term under the house, right? So x times what gives me 9x squared. So what can I multiply x by to get 9x squared? Well, that would be 9x. Well, that particular term needs to go on top of the x term. So then I'm going to say 9x times x, which I know is 9x squared. I'm also going to say 9x times negative 4, which I know is negative 36x. Just like with normal division, we're going to subtract. However, if you are subtracting two terms, then you're going to have to put parentheses around those terms to make sure you subtract both. So you have 9x squared minus 9x squared. Well, that's going to cancel. But then you have negative 41x minus a negative 36x. So truthfully, you're adding 36x, right? So negative 41 plus 36 is going to be negative 5. So I'm going to write down negative 5 and make sure the x follows, and then bring down negative 6. And then we're going to go again. I'm going to ask myself, what can I multiply x by to get negative 5x? Hopefully you would say negative 5. And negative 5 needs to be on top of the other constant. So then I'm going to say negative 5 times x, which we know is negative 5x. I'm also going to say negative 5 times negative 4 to get 20. Then we're going to subtract. So then when we subtract here, we have negative 5x minus a negative 5x. Well, again, that's really negative 5x plus 5x, which would make 0x, right? So it cancels. Then we have negative 6 minus 20. Well, negative 6 minus 20 is going to give me negative 26. Now, we call this our remainder. And really, that's it. The only thing that we have to do is just write our final answer. That's going to involve our quotient, which is 9x minus 5. So I'm going to put 9x minus 5. And then we're going to make sure that we write our remainder, which is negative 26. And then make sure we put it over what we were dividing by, which was x minus 4. And then that is it. As always, we still have more study guide questions coming your way, so make sure you follow us for more. We will see you next time.